Hi, I'm Dan from Literary Gladiators. Today, I'm doing a bit of a series review. Alright, I'm talking about the Weapon H series. Alright, start off with, book 1. Alright, this one is WMD, which stands for Weapons of Mutant Destruction. This explains how Weapon H, came to be. What follows is that it follows the totally awesome Hulk and Old Man Logan, who are the current Wolverine and Hulk in the universe. And the thing is, they find out that Weapon X, who, again, is trying to create weapons to destroy mutants, which is why it's called Weapons of Mutant Destruction, ended up creating something known as Batch H. So the thing is, we find out that Batch H is like a whole new type of monster. This, the character known as Weapon H is a combination of the Hulk, Logan, Wolverine, Sabretooth, Domino, Warpath, and Lady Deathstrike. That's 6 characters whose DNA is taken and put into this character. And like I say, it creates a pretty awesome looking guy. For those of you wondering what Weapon H looks like, he's kind of like a big gray Hulk who's got Wolverine claws. Unlike Wolverine, though, it's shown that he can actually shoot out his claws, and then eventually they regrow. So the story basically follows them trying to get to Weapon X, find out what they're doing, destroy the entire facility, and then eventually come in contact with Weapon H. And the thing is, let's just say, Weapon H doesn't follow the commands that he's given. Which leads on into the next story. He ends up getting his own story. This is Weapon H Volume 1, AWOL. This one focuses on more of the human aspect of Weapon H and who he is. His name is Cortez Clayton. That turns out to be his real name. And it gets into like how he ended up being brought into the Weapon X program. Eventually, the thing is, he disagreed with an order that he was given in the military and ended up, betraying them. And the thing is, they took that as treason, and they sold the Weapon X to basically be experimented on. Basically, what the story is about is that Clayton just wants to be left alone. He doesn't want to, stand out. He doesn't want to be seen by anyone. And of course, as all comic books go, when a character tries to hide, things don't go that way. He ends up coming in contact with an enemy known as Wendigo, which is kind of based off of the Wendigo story. There's also a bunch of other crazy things in here. When he fights the Wendigo, there's like a whole brood thing that's taken by Roxxon. There's also like space sharks in this. That's not a joke. There's actually space sharks. I don't exactly know what to describe them as, but yeah, definitely check out Volume 1. It's pretty good. The second one we have here is Weapon H War for Weird World. That's a little hard for me to say. War for Weird World. In case you're wondering what Weird World is, it was something that was created during the time of Secret Wars. If you've read the Secret Wars storyline, you probably have heard Weird World mentioned. Pretty much what it is, that it's like a different world. It's kind of like an island that's just like floating out there. And the best way to describe it is that it's kind of like a mixture of different fantasy worlds, is the best way to describe it. Anyways, he ends up going through a portal there after escaping who captured him. And the thing is, he's protecting these people known as Skullduggers. He also ends up meeting Captain America, who happens to be there. And the thing is, they end up teaming up, and the thing is, ends up trying to protect the Skullduggers from the enemies of the world. It's a pretty crazy story. It's not really my favorite, but the thing is, I thought it was pretty good. The story then gets continued off into another story. I don't think if Volume 3 exists yet of Weapon H, but we do have Hulkverines. Now this was the one encounter that I was waiting to see happen, and I'm kind of glad that we got it. in Weapons of Mutant Destruction, where Weapon H faced off against a Hulk and Old Man Logan, he fought Old Man Logan and Totally Awesome Hulk. For those who know Marvel Comics, those are not the same characters that we've come to know. At the time that Weapons of Mutant Destruction was written, the original Wolverine was dead, and the original Hulk was also dead. However, they've been brought back to life, and this one came out sometime after that. And we get a pretty cool fight between the Hulk and Wolverine against Weapon H. And honestly, it's pretty awesome just to see Bruce Banner back again as the Hulk, and have him fight against Weapon H. Because the thing is, he's a mixture of Hulk and Wolverine. Alright. Also, the character of Mastermind also makes an appearance here, as well as the original scientist who created Weapon H. But yeah, it's just awesome to see the original Hulk, Bruce Banner, come in contact with Weapon H, and when Wolverine gets into the fight, it just starts getting crazy from there. And it truly shows how powerful Weapon H truly is, and I absolutely love it. So, in case you're interested in reading more about the character of Weapon H and the entire storyline, definitely check it out. Start with his first appearance in Weapons of Mutant Destruction, and then continue on to the next 2 volumes, and then finally Hulk Marines. Thing is, it's an awesome series to read, and definitely has Weapon H has definitely become my favorite character in the Marvel Universe, and he's not really a hero. He's kind of an anti-hero. He will fight heroes and villains alike, but definitely check it out. I love it. The thing is, and if you're a huge Marvel fan, or a Hulk fan in general, or a Wolverine fan, because it's a combination of both, definitely check it out. I highly recommend it. Well, that does it for me here on Literary Gladiators. Until then, keep reading.